with Betsy Ross. What a fine name she has.
Our flag is strong, and its history long. We've gone through a lot, but its meaning has not wrought. Wasn't Betsy Ross's own flag, but soon it got its aloof from England's grand old Duke. Or in 1812, when White House burned, the stars and stripes just unlearned that we had power, yet we were so weak, and we needed defense against our strong enemy.
Or was it 2 years after America's terrible disaster when a man named Francis Scott Key set on trailers?
Or how about the Alamo, when hopeful Americans died, to surely rather be on the stripes and stars than any other flag by far.
When you made a giant leap for mankind, technology is what we had in mind. There's only one flag on the moon today, and the 50 stars will always stay. Do you believe what I just said about the flag with blue, white, and red?
Abraham Lincoln, I've been thinking when you were tiny babes. As a youth, you told the truth, and they called you honest ape. Abraham Lincoln, I've been thinking and taught yourself along. Every grind you took and ran like no one ever saw. Abraham Lincoln, I've been thinking back when your old Emancipation and Proclamation so slaves could all be free. Abraham Lincoln, I've been thinking how bravely you let the land once divided, now united, you made sure our house would stand. Whose face is on the penny, on the penny, on the penny? Whose face is on the penny? George Washington. Whose face is on the quarter, on the quarter, on the quarter? Whose face is on the quarter? Now George Washington. One time there was a little boy who had a little house. He was looking out, looking too hard to catch it. At least he spied a cherry tree as fine as pride and joy. When he chopped it down, right to the ground, I read a naughty boy.
And then he heard an angry voice, it sounded like a cymbal. George knew he was in trouble great, and he began to tremble.
Who cut the tree, my son? The youth father asked a question. Yes, it was I, if not why I cut it with my hatchet.
Georgie, no, be careful what you do. Hatchets can be dangerous, and you might get hurt too.
Yankee Doodle. Go ahead.
The name of Abraham, we see him on our money. His picture's on the $5 bill and also on our penny. Honest Abe is what he's called, honest, kind, and true. He was our 16th president, he loved both me and you, sir.
It's a special day.
It's a very special day today. Yes, sir. It's a very special day today. Yes, sir. It's President's Day when we can shout and say, have a happy, 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 happy day.
Every February, we celebrate Valentine's Day by giving flowers, candy, and cards to those we love. We do this in honor of Saint Valentine. You may be wondering who is Saint Valentine. Legend has it that Valentine was a priest who served 3rd century Rome. There was an imp at that time of the name Claudius II. Emperor Claudius II decided that single men made better soldiers than those who were married. And this thought in mind, he outlawed marriage for young men in hopes of building a stronger military base. Supposedly, Valentine decided this decree just wasn't and chose to marry young couples secretly. When Emperor Claudius II found out of Valentine's actions, he had put him to death. Another legend has it that Valentine was in prison and fell in love with his jailer's daughter. Before he was put to death, he said the first Valentine himself when he wrote her a letter and said that your Valentine were still used on cards today. Perhaps you'll never know the true identity and story behind the man named St. Valentine, but this much is for sure. February has been the month to celebrate love for a long time, dating clear back to the Middle Ages. In fact, Valentine's ranks second only to Christmas in number of greeting cards sent.
Another Valentine gentleman you may be wondering about is Cupid. In Roman mythology, Cupid is the son of Venus, goddess of love. His counterpart in Greek mythology is Eros, Greek god of love. Cupid is often said to be a mischievous boy who goes around wounding both God and humans with his arrows, causing them to fall in love.
Love, what is love? Love, what is love? A great and aching heart, wrung hands, silence, and a long despair. Life, what is life? Upon a moorland bare, to see love coming and to see love depart. Sometimes we wait for a special day to tell someone in a special way that friends mean a lot if they are kind and true, and Valentine wishes say that to you. Now you may think that that's overly mushy and maybe even surprisingly gushy, but as always I'm quite self-controlled if matters of importance have to be told. You're a buddy, a friend, the best of the pal, the best of the boys and the girls.
Fly, the bands play, give him the honor due. To one who served his country well, a leader brave and true. First in defense, first in peace, in our hearts as of yore. He holds first place, George Washington, our hero evermore.
The father of his country
was once a lad like me. He played and wrestled on the grid and swung from leafy trees.
When his country called him, he put aside his play. I hope that I, like Washington, may serve my land someday.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking that Ribbon Highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. I roamed and rambled and followed my footsteps, the sparkling sands of her diamond deserts, and all around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. When the sun was shining and I was strolling, and the wheat fields waving and the dust clouds rolling, and the moon was lifting, a voice was chanting. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me.
George Washington.
I wonder if George Washington was very fond of books, and if he liked to hunt or fish and wade in little brooks. I wonder if his pocket filled like mine with precious things.
With marbles, cookies, tops and bowls, and nails and glass and strings.
I wonder if he whistled too, while mending broken toys. My father said George Washington was much like other boys.
George Washington, you're number one. George Washington, you're number one to me.
Leader of the army and able General George, strongly and bravely you led at the Valley Forge.
Father of our country, our first president, proudly and wisely, you led the government.
Okay, you led the government. We celebrate
We celebrate your birthday. Our tablet has your name,
your pictures.
the pictures of the dollar bill. For all we know is your fame. You never told a lie, George. You were so brave and small.
Washington, they are remembered
On President's Day.
two men in history who gave us liberty. Honor their memories on this great day.
holidays within 20 minutes, correct? We celebrated Abraham Lincoln's birthday, which is when? Today. We celebrated Valentine's Day, which is on Thursday. And we celebrated George Washington's birthday, which is next week. Parents, I think today we found that our students learned a lot, not only about our country, about the people who have made our country free for us. And I think they are grateful just as we are. And I can't say it any other way, but God bless the USA. On behalf again on St. Demetrius, we thank you for coming here today, and we hope you enjoyed your children. I also want to thank our teachers, Miss Effie, Mr. Lefteriadis, Mr. Vanelli, for the hard work. And more so, I thank our students. You guys did an amazing job. Thank you. Have a great day.